Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today we'll be looking at the summer sale L packs that are currently available for the next 7 days as of recording this video. I'll be going over each of the individual packs and explaining why you should buy them. So, starting with the Adora and King Tiger bundle. Well, this bundle is really good. If you don't want to spend too much money, but do want kind of like a kickstart in grinding Germany. They're both rank 4 at around the same battle rating. This one's 5.7, this one's 6.7. But the Dora is honestly such a good plane. You could take it up at 6.7. Both of the packs come with 1,000 golden eagles, as well as the Dora with 15 days, and the King Tiger with 7 days of premium. Which will, along with the boosters from these, will give you a big kickstart in Germany. Yeah, I would definitely recommend this if you're just getting into Germany, or if you have like about rank 2. Maybe rank 3 Germany, because both of these will only get you up to rank 5 in the German tech tree. So yeah, honestly, both of them are really fun. And the King Tiger is basically just a normal Tiger 2H with some add-on armor, and then the Dora is just a 190D with an improved engine, I'm pretty sure. Alright, so yeah, I would definitely recommend getting that pack. So then we go on to the Yak 38 and T55 bundle. Honestly, I think this is kind of an odd pack, just because the Yak 38 is 9.3 with the T55 being 8.3. Yeah, and I mean the T55 is practically honestly, it's just a really good tank. I have experience with the T55 series, and I know several people who have this tank, and they say it's honestly really fun. The Yak 38, I'm pretty sure all you guys know what the Yak 38 is. It's a really good plane, sometimes too good, but for its BR, and both of these packs come with 2,000 golden eagles each and 15 days of premium, so you have like a month premium and 4,000 golden eagles to go with these. And for $60, which is the individual price of these packs, I would definitely recommend getting this if you're especially interested in grinding in the air, like Russian air, and actually, I mean, honestly, and Russian ground. I mean, they're both rank 6, so you can grind the entire tech tree with them, and I'd honestly recommend this pack a lot. But then again, you see there's also the Black Shark and T72 bundle, which is pretty much the same thing. The K50 is 10.3, with the terms being 9.7, but the terms will... Honestly, it wasn't too big of a deal back when the max BR was 10.7, so this thing was always seeing max BR. But now that a lot of stuff has been moved up to 11.0, it kind of makes it suffer a bit compared to playing at 9.7, just because now it's much better, because you don't see 2A6s and M1A2s, even though if you do, it's still a really good tank. The ERA, the armor on it is really nice. It's a little, I mean, compared to other MBTs like the Abrams and stuff, it's a little slow, and the reverse gears, I mean, it's a Russian reverse gear, so it sucks. But and then for the K50, it's a really nice helicopter if you're into kind of helicopters. Honestly, I probably wouldn't ever consider getting this, just because I'm not that into kind of like HGM helicopters and stuff. I kind of like the lower tier ones, but yeah, I definitely, honestly, this is really good if you're trying to just play, especially just grinding out the ground of Russia, because you can get the terms, and yeah, you could get the terms, and that's honestly probably one of the best if you have top tier experience for grinding Russia. And the K50, if you're interested in just just stomping on some people and having a bit of fun in helicopters. Then if we go on to the the Leo and G91. This is a really good pack if you're interested in kind of getting like just pretty much going straight to top tier in Germany instead of getting the King Tiger and Dora. The G91 is obviously a very good plane, but there's always, like, with top tier planes, especially premiums, there's always a thing where if there's an AA up, you're pretty much screwed. And but yeah, the G91 is 8.7 with the Leo being 9.0, and I definitely recommend getting this pack, especially because the G91 can also be played very well in air. I'd recommend getting this pack if you're interested in getting top tier Germany and just kind of boosting your grind in that. So onto then you get there's the German bundle, Italian bundle with the QF40, and the G91. The G91 is pretty much, it's an R4, which it's pretty much identical to the German one, if I'm not mistaken. And all of these kind of like top tier air bundles comes with 2,000 Golden Eagles for each vehicle and 15 days of premium. The QF40 is pretty much a Leopard, and it has a good round, pretty punchy gun, and it's pretty fast for. I mean, it's kind of like this, pretty as fast as a lot of things that are at that BR. Then you see the Harrier and the XM1, which are honestly both of these vehicles I already have. They're really fun to play. The XM1 is really great, and they're both at the same BR. Honestly, I would definitely recommend this if you're at any point in America, just because they're just fun vehicles. Especially the Harrier and ARB is really nice to play. If we go on to the Japanese bundle, honestly, I mean, if you want to grind out Japan, I definitely recommend this. They're both, I mean, it's pretty much a Saber. The plane is pretty much just a Saber with missiles, and then the Type 74 is kind of just the same thing as the Tech Tree. The Tech Trees about at around that battle rating. So if you're just interested in getting just premiums for Japan, this is a great opportunity to get some good vehicles to help to boost your grind. Then you have the Shenyang F5 and the Type 69. I know, honestly, if you're interested in grinding out China or just in getting a fun lineup, I don't know too much about the F5, but I know the T69 is an amazing tank. It has a proxy fuse shell, which is really fun to kill helicopters and stuff. And the Shenyang F5 is also a it's pretty much just a MiG egg, and it's very nice, and its missiles are, I mean, decent for what they are. So if you go, then you'll see there's the Saab J29d and the CV9D 105 TML. The TML, I'll start with the TML. The TML is a very fast, it's a light tank at, I think it's still at 9.0 or maybe 9.3, but it's a very fast light tank. It's rank 6, and it's pretty much, if you have experience with light tanks in top tier, you'll have a lot of fun with this thing. And with a Saab, it's a very nice plane, especially at ground striking, and even in ARB, it's a little sluggish, but it's a great purchase if you're interested in getting to top tier Sweden. If you go into the Hunter FGA9 and the Ruika 105 bundle, well, the Hunter is, I mean, honestly, I'd still recommend, if you're getting a top tier plane in for Britain, get the Meteor Mark 8 Reaper. It's just a far more reliable plane for grinding, and it's very fun to play. Especially if you have the Shot Caldalit, which is pretty much what I use to grind out Britain. The Ruika is pretty much the same thing as the TML. It's just faster. It's a wheeled vehicle, and it's just a light tank at top tier. There isn't too much to be said about it. It's pretty much the same thing as the Tech Tree one. So if you're at like rank 5 in British air and ground, I definitely would recommend just continuing grinding the tech tree without any premiums unless you really want the plane or this tank. I'm actually going to go to the Wyvern and AVRE. This is one of the, there's pretty much two types of bundles in this thing. And there's the top tier ones, and then there's the kind of mid, or like usually they're like rank 4, rank 5 vehicles, like the, you can see the Dora and King Tiger, or the LA-111, the LA-11 and IS-6, the Wyvern and AVRE, the P38 T29, and the Saab 1, the SO-8000, which I'm all gonna get to. The AVRE is honestly just a big kind of fun tank. I mean, if you're gonna get a tank to grind out Brit, I mean, it's a good value, especially with the Wyvern, and which is a great plane to grind out the British air tech tree. Yeah, but with the AVRE, it's kind of just a fun tank to play. It's not, I mean, it has good armor, or obviously a good gun if you can kind of get the hang of it. But yeah, it's pretty much, this is kind of more like a fun thing. If you're looking, I don't know, I keep scrolling down. If you're looking to grind out Britain, I'd recommend getting the Hunter and Rika. Then with the SO-8000, with the Narval and the Soma, I'll actually, I mean, the Sama I don't have too much knowledge about it. I'll link Tankenstein's video to it, where he kind of goes into depth about how the tank is played and how good it is. The Narval is also, as I understand, just a good ground striker, or just plain in air RB as well as in ground. And then the P38 and the T29, it's pretty much, this is kind of one of the lesser ones that I'd recommend, just because the T29 is pretty much the T34 in the tech tree with some buffs to it, and a few, I'm pretty sure it's a little bit slower. And then the P38 is just a normal tech tree P38. So if you're looking to grind out America, I definitely go the extra mile and get the Harrier and XM1, unless you're just not interested in going straight to top tier. Here, which I honestly don't recommend anybody just go straight from low tier to top tier. Here, I think it's stupid when people do that, and honestly, I'd recommend getting one tech tree where you have top tier, and then maybe if you're looking into grinding out other ones, get some, maybe like a top tier premium. For it if you have experience in top tier, just because I know a lot of people, they'll buy these expensive packs, and then they'll just do really bad and kind of just get pissed off at the game just because they don't have any experience at top tier. Then there's the LA-11 and IS-6 bundle, which is pretty much kind of the same deal. If you're the IS-6 is a fun tank, the LA-11 is a really, really nice plane. And honestly, I mean, all of these are great values, but if you're looking to get into Russia and don't want to go to top tier, I definitely recommend this. It's a fun, they're both fun vehicles to play. And then there's the Vautour and AMX-30, which is the other French bundle. The Vautour is a really nice plane if you're going to, in ARB, it's a great bomber just for going for bases. It does have 4 air-to-air missiles, but they're pretty much AIM-9Bs, and it's kind of more of it's a bomber in all aspects. And paired with the AMX-30, it's a great ground striker. The AMX-30, I'm actually going to have a review of it coming out in the next couple of weeks. Thanks whenever I get around to making it. I'll kind of go more into depth about what this thing is good at. It's pretty much just a Leopard. It's a pretty nice tank in the few games that I played in it already, and I definitely recommend this if you're getting into France, which is a really nice tech tree. But honestly, with France, I think you'll have a lot better time getting the Samwa and the Narval, just because I know a lot of times, it doesn't really give you a feel of the tech tree. The tech tree, especially at the Samwa's BR, it gets really nice to just go through normally. Yeah, so it's kind of just your choice, and especially just how much money you're willing to spend. So in addition to this, there's also there's a bunch of the vehicles that are 30% off. So if you're just interested in getting the one, you can just buy it. There's some of the ones that I especially recommend are the Shotcal, the Mustang. I mean the Pacific campaigns for both America and Japan, and like starter packs if you're just getting into the countries are also always a great value. And also this for $13 is a really nice deal, especially if you pair it with a. I'm not gonna even try to pronounce that. But yeah, I definitely also if you're into naval, the Helena and the Prince Eugen and are also great ships, and you'll have a lot of fun with these things. Um, I'll link a few of Tangenstein's reviews on like I said, the Samoa and the Prince Eugen. I'm pretty sure he has one. But if you want a little bit more information on that, but that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching, and enjoy if you end up buying anything. Enjoy your new stuff.